Hi guys, and welcome to my BCM325 Beta presentation. To give a brief rundown, the background and concepts of my DA was to explore the future of retail, that being the long-term future between 10 to 20 years. This project is focusing on the threats to the retail industry, changing how we purchase consumer goods, and it's interesting to consider the long-term effects of this. My DA is a 3-part blog post series, 2 of which have been completed, with the 3rd installment coming before the final project, all shared through my Twitter account. The relevance of my DA was to encourage discussion around the deeper impacts of e-commerce on retailers and raise awareness around its issues of COVID-19 in terms of its change to our lifestyle. I received 2 really helpful comments for my pitch from both Danielle and Brittany. They both agreed that with the increase of e-commerce, retail was in a slow decline and that the topic showcased strong relevance. They both suggested sources that would help with my latest blog post about the impacts of COVID-19, which were extremely helpful to further my own research. I found the feedback was really helpful and gave me the confidence that I was on the right track with my DA. So huge shout out to both Brittany and Danielle. Your comments were very encouraging and insightful. So far for my digital artifact. So I have posted 2 blogs which I was successfully able to post within the timeframes that I had scheduled. The first was outlining the components of retail versus e-commerce and my own experience working in retail. I then dove into retail not only being clothing, but that retail is also supermarkets, specialty stores, furniture, discount, superstores, you get the point. And they make up a huge areas in our communities, from huge Westfields to local supermarket places and beachside malls. They make up a huge amount of our community infrastructure and employment for that matter. I then highlighted a few sources with a list of advantages and disadvantages and left the readers with a question of what will shopping look like in 20 years' time. Here is my second blog post, which basically just discussed the impacts of COVID-19 and how it has increased e-commerce, along with supporting sources and statistics. So how I engaged with my public audience. So I was only posting my blogs to Twitter, which hasn't been that successful, I will be honest. I did throughout some screening relate my DA to the subject content and the movie, which was something I could do more of. And here's some tweets that I posted about my DA or in terms of when I posted my blog post, but they only received 2 likes. So in the next stage, I do really want to improve on this. So this is what I can do. So what can I do to improve? So it's obviously clear that this was a major downfall for my DA so far. So I definitely need to engage on Twitter more. I might even try Reddit and gain some engagement on there. I need to tweet more about my DA, not just the blogs. And in the next few weeks of screenings, find a way that it relates to my DA and tweet about polls, questions, potentially spark discussion amongst my peers and my audiences about my DA. So to the future of my DA. So I do have one more blog post yet, and I kind of fell off the track with my schedule. It was meant to be up on the 17th of May, which you can see in my schedule as part of my pitch. It's the final part of the blog post series for my DA, which basically brings up any conclusions and findings on the future of retail. I also really need to grow my engagement with my users, obviously, as I've just said, in promoting my blog posts and overall gaining public feedback. I have really enjoyed working on my DA and I look forward to the last few weeks working on its final stages. So thank you.